Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Blood. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? First thoughts. 2 people are dead. I think we're being led to believe, to some degree, that one person did it because they keep saying, oh, who is this suspicious guy, suspicious guy? And yeah, the rules would support that too because you can kill up to a maximum of 2 people. But I feel like it might be possible that there's 2 people working together. And what I mean by that is, officially, if you help someone kill someone else, the person who helps but doesn't do the killing won't be able to graduate, right? But could it not be the case where 2 people decide to help each other in killing 2 people so that it makes both murders unsolvable and then they can both get out? By the way, do we have 2 class trials or just 1? Well, we can figure it out when we come to it. Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? It's just blood. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, right? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said. I should just leave her alone for now. But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. Oh, they don't know yet! They don't know yet! Wait! Oh, okay, so when we walked into the room, Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko were already here. And the body discovery announcement happened at the same time. Like, one announcement for 2 bodies being discovered at the same time. What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too! Hifumi's been killed? Yeah. Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course! Come on! You know how previously we always had Sakura and Mondo keep a check on the bodies? But, tampering of evidence might be something we have to worry about this time because, well, Mondo is dead, and of the remaining people, we don't even know who is trustworthy and not anymore. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Why are you here, Celeste? Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? She knows that though, so... The fact that she's coming to us, please don't tell me! What? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. The hammer? Oh my god! Just when I was talking about the tampering of evidence too! Holy shit! How? You guys were there! What the hell? Hifumi's body has disappeared! What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous! Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office! No! No! Taka's body! Taka's body! I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back, okay, Celeste right now is super suspicious to me. Because what I'm assuming happened here is Hina's not feeling well, so she's like, oh, I'm not feeling well, and Celeste said, hey, why don't I accompany you to the bathroom? I am really not trusting Celeste right now. This must be the work of the culprits. They must have come and carried the body away. They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. It's not very characteristic of Celeste to say that. We're going to die, just like those guys did. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room. It can't be Taka too? It can't be. Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko? Huh? I completely forget! She's still unconscious in the equipment room! Oh my god, are you guys serious? Fuck, I forgot too! You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she is still unconscious? Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. Damn, man, you are cold. You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting! Right now, we need to hurry back! I can't take this anymore! I don't want anyone else to die! Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you! We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Please. Oh shit. Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed, Taka is gone! How are we gonna do any investigation? It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared. This can't be happening. To Byakuya, the body disappearing is worse than Toko dying, huh? Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Coming from a guy who would desecrate someone's body to make a trial more interesting, it's not very convincing. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us. Who's left? Hiro. Kyoko. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
そうでしたわね。
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second! Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? Fuck you! I don't want to hear this from you. That's not it. That's not it at all. That's not it at all. You know, personally, I am really biased towards Kyoko, but I'm not just biased towards her because I like her. It's because she's proven time and time again that she's... shit. I was thinking about how she volunteered for her door to be open, but now I'm thinking about what Byakuya said about her being the mastermind spy. Shit. No, I can't lose faith in Kyoko. No, no. Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi. Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Now that you said that, I'm kind of worried.
So.
As long as the rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule...
Add Mincia without a second thought. Mincia grind you and turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs?
Indeed. So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more. Not quite, and I am very, very, very suspicious of Celeste right now. I see Celeste as being someone smarter than that. Kyoko, Byakuya, and Celeste I view to be a cut above everyone else in their critical thinking skills, so the fact that Celeste is intentionally making us think that there can't be any more murders is very, very suspicious to me. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Kyoko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies? 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. That doesn't even make any sense. Hiro! For sure, Hiro is really suspicious because he has no alibi or anything, but the murders seem to happen in rapid succession, and there's no way that, since there's only one set of stairs, we would have seen anyone going up and down. So... But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
Nanda.
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward. Very well, then let us split up and begin searching. But... there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. That's really, really not true. I know that. I mean, I think I do, but... if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Too many things happen. I can't process this. I don't think Hifumi and Taka were killed by the same person. I'll say that. I have a very, very bad feeling a 3rd murder is gonna happen. What's strange about the moving of the bodies is why... Okay. If I am a killer and I hide a body, that's because I don't want evidence. Like, what is my goal when I'm trying to hide a body? Usually, you would think it's because I want to hide some evidence, right? But they just left the hammer here. Why? It's made of wood. Wait, is it really the wooden mallets? It's even bigger than the others. Justice Hammer 4. Is this all the work of that suspicious individual? Huh. Can I check? One curious thing I want to check. It might not mean anything, but might as well. How tall is Hifumi? 170. So the guy in the robo costume, I feel like must be taller than 170, right? I know that's a very far-fetched line of thinking, but Taka's taller than 170. Byakuya. Actually, pretty much everybody is above 170, right? Kyoko is not, but Kyoko, I really don't think she did it. Aoi is not. Toko is not. All the guys and Sakura. Yeah. So, Taka, Byakuya, or Hiro. That's really, I don't even know if I should take that into account, though. You could have a short person in a big costume, I guess. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her alone for now. Toko, she might be key. She might have seen something when the body was being transported out. Dear God, I hope she did, because I don't even. Nothing around here. The wooden mallets in the art room. Are they the— oh, shoot, I forgot that's not the exit. The wooden mallets in the art room? Are you serious? I can't fast travel? Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go out this way. Are the wooden mallets... like, did someone take the wooden mallets and paint them? With the Robo Justice stuff? Where was that costume anyway? Because we've searched through the whole place and we never saw a costume like that. Is there a place that we haven't been to yet? Someone must have some sort of secret place stashing something. We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? What? Huh? The door must be locked. Excuse me, guys. Are you guys not at all concerned about that? I guess we can't... Guys, react. Something to do with that room. That's the room that the mallets were in. Are there bodies in the room though? I don't know. Hammer number 1. That locker. Huh. It's a different description. Interesting. Well, I mean, bodies are pretty big, so it's either you see it or you don't, right? Whoa, shit! Makoto!
Oi.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean... I found them. I found them! You? I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Well, we can still look around, so I'm not opposed to looking more around. Although they might not be... Kyoko! Hiro! No? Okay, fine. That was a little bit silly. How did you open it, though? Celeste! I am really suspicious of Celeste right now. Are the bodies here somewhere? Why is it not locked now? What? Okay, someone unlocked it. Who found the key? So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... The two bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then, I heard the announcement for a second time. What? Shit. One of them wasn't dead? Until now? Wait. Oh, okay.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Just hand it over already. Okay. I thought the two announcements happened together, so that's why Monokuma only said it once. But now we know that means... Does that mean the murderer was among us? For Taka's murder? For Taka's discovery?
Now, make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see you later.
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprits. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? Dead! Gone forever! They're never coming back! Awful! This is just too awful! Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Who would do this? Why? Why? Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheek. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't... She's alive again? Where am I? Hifumi, wake up! His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. I don't understand why Byakuya is so being dismissive. If you're really that smart, you should know that you should never dismiss what people have to say. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death, for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. So why did the body discovery announcement happen before he died? Now I'm all confused. The announcements? Does Monokuma just kind of eyeball it, or does he actually check if the people are dead? Cause... oh, I'm so confused. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. I'm disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in Byakuya. He said Yasuhiro, right? Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to. And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is? If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends! Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. Yes, it does look that way. It's not that simple, it can't be. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it! First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed by a similar weapon. The mallet. That's it? Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
ついでにそこのぬいぐるみに聞いておきたいんだが、共犯者が存在した場合はそいつも黒になるのか？
では答えましょう。殺人の際、共犯者を味方につけることは可能ですが、卒業できるのは実行犯である黒い地名のみです。
I really feel like there were 2 murderers.
つまりいくら殺人を手伝ったところで共犯者は得しないのね。
じゃあ共犯者ってのはなさそうだな。
つまり
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
There is if you are killing someone yourself and the other person is helping you as an accomplice, and then you help them as an accomplice in killing another person, right? So, don't be so quick to write this idea off. So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
あのね。
Yeah, the fact that he's not answering it.
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
つまり
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened? So just one person? Wait, did he just say one or... He did say one.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to the case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
されど
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. Oh, that's cold. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. I have absolutely no doubt that you are related to this. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murder's fiend, Genocide Jack. I'm offended! When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murder's fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
ならば
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
決まりだ
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi. So figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Way too many things have happened. I will definitely need to reveal all the details of this case. But first, preliminary thoughts. Why move the body? If you're trying to hide them, why did we end up being able to find them? Hifumi especially. Hifumi was lugged like 3 floors up. That's not something a regular person could do. So to be honest, I am not ruling anyone out who's standing in this room right now. Hifumi. Sakura could care Hifumi. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammer have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Wash the blood off of it? Spotless hammer. Okay, we should probably do this more methodologically, so let's go from left to right. The circles, I mean, because sometimes I have a tendency of missing the circles. People for last, but objects first. Oh god, objects. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Then how come Hifumi does not have a tarp? This is one of the monitors, blah blah blah. By the way, I kept forgetting to mention this, but we are on the highest logic difficulty right now. I actually managed to find time to replay the chapter 2 trial, so now we're on the highest difficulty. I didn't change the action difficulty though, because I thought it was kind of gimmicky to begin with, so... I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait! Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? They probably used this thing to move him over, right? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office to where he was discovered in here, the repository. 2 flights of stairs. Without anyone having noticed it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? That's interesting. I have no idea what to do with that information right now. But one thing that I did think of is... Okay, we have 3 people who were hit by the hammer. 2 of them. Well, we don't know about Taka, but when Hifumi was first hit, he did not die. How come Celeste was able to get away without a single drop of blood being shed? That's a little bit strange to me. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone else could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the one last thing that Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name. Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And that's it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is... why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. Makoto, you are finally getting smart, and I am reevaluating Byakuya. He seems kind of legitimately shocked by this, even though it's fairly simple to come to.
なるほど。
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
やめろ。
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Uh-huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
じゃあな。
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Yes, it would have, because he's an asshole.